Colorado 12-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandos. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that
doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Dan Winkler is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Now to the plate, here is Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Newman on at first, nobody out. He loses him on ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2. Up.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Three and 0 now. Colin Moran will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Colin Moran looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch, he swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 pitch hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly. The tag gets 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. And please, Zach, what do you got?
You hear that phrase, a pitcher's best friend is the ground ball double play? Not in Tyler Anderson's case. His best friend is the straight changeup. He's not going to blow you away with the radar gun. Low 90s fastball, but a really good changeup. If he has the changeup, expect him to be around a long time in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground to short. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping 1 on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Next to hit is Chris Bryant. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Off and running is Hayward. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down. And now, Ian Happ, runner in scoring position with Sukan. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Gregory Polanco. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but it's thrown away at second.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Polanco over at second. Frazier at first with no outs. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
At the plate now, Tyler Anderson. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. The second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Kevin Newman. Here's a pop-up now. Rizzo calls for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch.
Ha!
0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball.
On the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he got him. Here's Jake Marisnick to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score.
Switching up my energy, my enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marisnick is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Digging in next, Brian Goodwin worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
No, off the plate.
Two out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
No strike.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The first baseman, number 19.
And stepping in, Colin Moran. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's a look over to first.
He's safe.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And there he goes towards second. Pops this one up. And the ball is dropped. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ildemaro.
Leading up for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ildemaro.
Vargas as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. And now the first pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Dan Winkler. Here's a pop-up now, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. Stallings has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Full count. 3 balls.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Adam Frazier will be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Didn't
Go.
quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here it comes. This pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Up next to the Cubs, at third baseman, Ryan.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Off and running is Hayward. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
Next to dig in, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now it'll be Tyler Anderson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The pitcher, number 31, Tyler.
First offering as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Popped up. Vargas is there. 1 out.
Now that the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball off the plate.
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
At the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-1.
Ball, no.
Reynolds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Marisnick. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Playing 2-2.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Ildemaro Vargas. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0.
Ball down low.
And he misses again, ball 3. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Cameron Maben will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Javier Baez. And the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Next up, Jason Hayward. It was a base hit last time up. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
No.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Brandon Workman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Brandon Workman.
Now to the plate, Brian Goodwin. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. Still even at 2-2.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw was just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayward giving chase. But he won't get there. It falls in.
Next to the Pirates, the second baseman.
So here's Adam Frazier as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Moran on second. Polanco at first. 1 gone. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
No. Playing 11.
Swing and a liner. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. High and deep to right center. On the move is Polanco. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now at the plate, here is Ian Happ. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Popped up. Moran has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball. 1 ball.
2
No
runs,
strike.
4 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Next up is Anthony Rizzo, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ha!
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Ryan Tepera.
Eric Gonzalez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. From the stretch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And the count will be full. fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Newman. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. That's taken up and in for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! The throw is wild, and he gets away. At the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian.
Andrew Chafin is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 39, Andrew Chafin.
Brian Hayes will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Marisnick gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Sean Poppin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick.
The left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
He's set and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. into the corner and slicing foul. Grounded back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And before a first pitch to the plate, he'll move to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Marisnick is on his way home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
David Bodie will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he drives a liner to right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, D-Roll, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
That evens it up 1-1. Bodie gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
1-2 to count.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, one man out. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates nothing. Rowan Wick is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. So stepping in is Brian Goodwin. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Stepping in next, Colin Moran for his career in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First pitch of the AB now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Wick features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. That's too high.
This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Marisnik. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back for more from the north side after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
He's set. Here it comes.
Be right.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now the 2-0. One pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Michael Feliz answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. Wilson Contreras will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Racing back the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll take a look at ball one. That's inside. 2-0. The pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
So next to bat will be Jake Marisnick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0.
Ball, no.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here's the 3-0. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next, it'll be Ildemaro Vargas. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Marisnik is off of first with 2 away. Grounded to short. Newman fields it cleanly. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in will be Jacob Stallings. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, another base hit right there, D-Roll. They've already stranded 10 runners. Could this possibly be 11?
And that's the name of the game right there, Danny. Hitting with runners in scoring position. You have to find a way to buckle your chin strap and stay in there and fight for a knock.
Oniel Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB now. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Oniel Cruz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Next to hit, Kevin Newman, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic.
One ball,
It puts
one
everybody
strike.
on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
First and second now, one man out.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches
Two
below
balls,
the zone,
one
in
strike.
fact.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1 home. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. A tag for one on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Chicago used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dan Winkler earns his first win of the season. Tyler Anderson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs,